Hello everybody and welcome back to the Training Brothers channel. So, we are picking up here on the steam train Railpro installation, and I am quite in depth in the steam train. So, basically, to explain some things to you, we'll start in the engine. So, this is the boiler wire. These are the LEDs that I've installed for my new lighting accessories for Railpro. So this is my cab light, this is my boiler light, this is my front light, and then over here in the tender I have the rear light, and then I have my two speaker wires there. So in the steam train, in the old stuff, for the board, you have to get a motor wire. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Okay. Alright, so we have to get a motor wire and we have to get track pickups. So the way that this motor wire is working is that that's the motor. So, and these are the pickups which were attached onto the two little prongs here. And they were like wipers on the wheels. So now I have to figure out a way to separate the two wipers from the motor, because it was just wiping the wheels and it was getting power, bringing it through the wipers and right to the motor. So I have to figure out a way to separate them so I can put track power into the board and then out of the board into motor. So I took the motor out. I have two extra connections here, which are the smoke unit, and these are the pickups from the two front wheels. And I wanted to use more pickups than just the two front wheels. So, oh, and these were the two pickups for the sound unit coming out of the back with the switch there. So I'm going to probably just solder two wires onto here, then put it into the Railpro board, and then solder two wires off these pickups and bring them up to the Railpro board. That's what my plan is, but it might change, but it might not. So let me see how much I can get done here, and I'll update you later. Alright, so I just wanted to do a little update here. So I have the axles out, I have the motor out with the positive and negative, and my solution for separating the pickups and the motor was to cut the little tab that attaches to the motor. You can see a little bit on the bottom there, that tab off so that it won't touch the motor. So now when I on here slip the motor in, the pickups are nowhere near that tab there. So now I can just run a wire from somewhere here down to where I'm on the other side, where I'm going to be running or attaching the Railpro board. So I'll do that for the same side here too. And that's how I'm going to get power from the track to the Railpro board and power from the Railpro board to the motor. So that was a little update, and see you in a couple more minutes. Alright, so we have made some progress. We have wired up the motor with the motor wires coming off on the green wires, and we have the smoke unit on the red wire, and there's a black wire on this side. And all those trace back to these yellow wires, which are wired up to the wipers here. So when we go to turn the power 10 on, which isn't plugged in, when we go to turn the power 10 on and we throttle up, the motor is working off of the wipers, which are the pickups. So now we can come to here and put the yellow wire to the Railpro board and the green wire to the Railpro board. Green being motors, yellow being pickups. So yeah, so this is part 2. I hope you've enjoyed, and there'll be a part 3, so be on the lookout for that. And with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you next time.